So we were talking about the major area that was tongue, and we pronounced almost 18 letters while using our tongue, and we discussed about two. The first two, that was root of tongue and middle of tongue. Yes, we can say end of tongue. And from end of tongue we pronounce two letters. When end of tongue touches upside near to Uella, that time we pronounce letter Qaf. And another letter, that is Kaf, and the emission point of Kaf is little bit ahead from the emission point of Qaf. And what is the method to check the emission point of any letter? Yeah, give sukun sign to that letter and add Hamza before it with Fatha or Kasra or any other letter. And we talk about these 5 letters. And today we can discuss about tip of tongue. And from tip of tongue we pronounce a lot of letters. Number 1 is when it touches with the edges of frontal two teeth. We pronounce from here 3 letters: Tha, Zal and Dha. Pronounce it as. Could you tell me your tongue is touching with the edges of frontal two teeth or somewhere else? For example, here we have these frontal two teeth. When the tip of tongue touching here at the edges, and slightly small tip of tongue comes out of the mouth. As. Say it. It's like th sound. As. Yeah, and the next one is as. Tip of tongue touching the edges of the frontal two teeth. As. And also here, that is az. Make sure that your tongue is touching with the edges of frontal two teeth. And the last one, this is also a little bit thicker sound, but the emission point is same. Our tongue is going to touch edges of frontal two teeth. So az, and az. Say it, because the more you practice, your pronunciation will become more clear. Tha. Now say as. Zal, az. Dha, az. Now the next we can say when tip of tongue is going to touch with the root of frontal two teeth at the back side near to gums. That time we pronounce 3 letters. These are Tha, Dal, Ta. Could you tell me where your tongue is touching? While saying Tha, tongue remains behind the teeth. Say it at. And now same thing, pronounce Ad. Also tongue remains behind the teeth and touching the root of frontal two teeth. And same thing with Ta. It's slightly touching with the gums also. At, Ad, At. The pronunciation is here when tip of tongue touching the root of frontal two teeth, and just make sure that your tongue is going on the same spot. At, Ad and At. Now another we can say, that time also we pronounce 3 letters, that is Sin, Za and Sad. Now for checking the emission point of these 3 letters, pronounce As. Upper side of frontal two teeth and lower side of, they join each other and the tongue remains behind the teeth, that is As, and makes little whistle sound. As. And here this is Az. Also the same thing. Upper side of teeth and lower side of teeth, they are joining each other and the tongue remains behind the teeth. Say it as, as. And try to memorize these categories like Tha, Zal and Dha. They have same emission point. Tip of tongue touching the edges of frontal two teeth. Next, Tha, Dal, Ta. Also they have same emission point. Tip of tongue touching the root of the frontal two teeth. And here the last one, this is Sin, Za and Sad. Upper side of teeth and lower side of teeth, they join each other and the tongue remains behind the teeth while pronouncing these 3 letters.